Meantime, some of America's best-known companies are putting some new emphasis on their employees' financial health and security. Chipotle, Verizon, Chobani, and other companies representing more than 250,000 American workers are joining PayPal and Just Capital in their Worker Financial Wellness Initiative, which aims to make employee financial wellness a top corporate priority. Joining us right now in an exclusive interview is PayPal CEO Dan Schulman and Chipotle CEO Brian Niccol. Good morning to both of you. Dan, explain what this initiative is all about.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, Andrew. I think about 2 years or so ago, we noticed inside PayPal when we did a survey of our employees that almost half of them were struggling to make ends meet at the end of every month, which isn't surprising because 78% of all adults in the U.S. report that they struggle to pay their bills every single month. And so this is really a national crisis. And we felt that we needed to step up, take a real hard look, measure exactly the stress that our employees were feeling, and then put into place initiatives that would raise the amount of disposable income they had after they paid all their taxes and essential living expenses from what was 4 to 6%. We targeted 20% as a minimum. Today we're at 18%. And when Just Capital and the Financial Health Network saw what we were doing, we decided to come together to encourage other companies like Chipotle and Brian, who's on the show with us, to look at what is the real assessment of their workers' financial security and financial health, and then measure it and then see what we could do to try and address this kind of national crisis that we're facing.
So, Brian, when you did this inside Chipotle, what have you found and what are you doing about it?
Yeah, so similar to what Dan was saying, you definitely find that people at the end of every month are really living, paycheck to paycheck and have a lot of concern about how they pay the next month's bills. So obviously, some of the steps we've recently taken is we've increased wages for all of our employees to the tune of about close to 20%. So now the average wage starting in our company is around $15. And the reason why that's important is, as you look at that starting wage and you surround that with additional benefits, that gives some additional peace of mind to the employee, it sets them up where hopefully they can train, develop, and land in a role that ends up earning them close to $100,000 in less than 3 years. And we tie that in with education, reimbursement, as well as debt-free degrees. And we've seen just a dramatic change in people's retention, as well as their confidence in their future. Not just in our company, but their confidence in being, I'd say, a benefactor or a true leader in their community.